Hi, I'm Abby. I work at Northgate in the family team. I've been here for 5 years now. I started off as an office assistant, and then I went on to being a secretary and then on to being a paralegal, which is what I do now. Um, I joined as an office assistant, as I say, and did the level 2 business administration apprenticeship, which I think was maybe 12 months, 18 months. And then I went my way up to being a paralegal from that. When I left sixth form, I wasn't really too sure of what I wanted to do. I didn't know what degree I wanted to do, what university I wanted to go to. Wasn't too keen on the idea of a gap year, so I just thought I'll go to some like expeditions and things like that and events and see what my options are. And Forbes had a stand and they were talking about what different apprenticeship routes that you could do to qualify into law, which I did not know about at all when I was at sixth form. It wasn't really something that was promoted. So I really looked into Forbes and what they offered, and it was like groundbreaking to me that you could actually qualify and be a solicitor, be a legal executive by doing an apprenticeship and not having to go to university. So that's when I applied, and I am currently doing my paralegal apprenticeship, which is going well, just started. So I think, as I said, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I've always been one for what I liked working. So I think working alongside studying, although it's really hard to balance it all, it's the experience that you get is just invaluable. The first-hand experience working with other solicitors, legal execs, paralegal secretaries, whoever it is, all the different departments, just working alongside people, working with clients. It's just, you can go to university and get your qualifications and get your degree, but being able to put that into practice and understand what the firm expects of you, what clients expect of you, is something that can't be taught. It comes from experience and from working in an office. So I really wanted that first-hand experience, and obviously you don't have the fees of university, which is always a bonus. So talking about the typical day-to-day life of me, so I do 4 days work in the office, and then I do 1 day a week on my apprenticeship. So you do have the opportunity to have that balance and for you to have the time that is solely dedicated to your studies, which really allows you to just focus on that day and get all your assignments done, get your work done, collect all your evidence that you need and things like that. But it doesn't really cause too much of an interruption to your working week because, it's on the same day every week, so they know. Yeah, so no day is really the same. I do all different stuff like emails, telephone calls, client meetings, just all sorts of stuff, really. And all sorts of stuff that I can use in my apprenticeship as well and think, okay, I do this thing at work, but why do I do that? And it's learning the law and the things behind it as to why I have to do things in a certain way, which before I'd started my apprenticeship, you just do as you're told and you don't really understand the reasons and why you would have to do it that way. I think that in the long term, I'm going to get this invaluable experience and be able to use that as I'm progressing in my career, and I can look at how other people who have qualified and who have become partners, head of departments, everything like that, and you just look at them and their experience and how they work. And you can just look at them and see how they do things and look at them in practice, and that sort of stuff is just invaluable. As well as the knowledge side of things of doing the apprenticeship, I think one of the main things it teaches you is self-discipline, and especially for me, time management. As I say, I do my apprenticeship alongside working full time, so you have to have that time management and be able to be organised and meet your deadlines, because if you're not organised, you've got absolutely no chance of meeting your deadlines. So I think that people often procrastinate and, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, but you've got to have the discipline, and I think you're forced into having that discipline because otherwise you're going to get behind. So having that skill of time management is really something that has been hounded into me, and I now just do it without really thinking about it.